My dad still fantasizes about me moving back and like working with him. Like, you're not going to become a farmer.
That's their dream.
Yeah.
100%. So
I could see you as a farmer.
yeah, right?
I just want the choice to have a choice if I want to have a child. I don't want that imposed on me. I feel like LA is almost a la la land and never land in terms of maturity, growth, marriage, kids. Like, I don't remember the last baby shower, if ever I've been to in LA.
When you in a relationship, marriage especially, it's like building a deck with somebody, complimenting each other through life. My deck's in shambles. No.
Everything he has said ever since has come true. So now I listen to him. He's like, oh, do this. I'm like, okay, even though I don't really get it. Go, pour some milk on you in the shower. I'm like, all right. I take my half and
He
half.
says pour milk on you in the shower?
That's funny. That's like his
Yeah,
own
he's
little...
like, oh, like once a week.
It's the start of a
You need to
cult.
start
It's the
like
start of a
bathing with
cult.
milk, and I start like pouring my half and half from like my coffee. I'm like, all right.
What's going on, guys? My name's Tarun Shetty. Welcome to the Convo Sutra. I hope you guys are having a great day. We have another fabulous episode. The guest panelists sitting in. But first, before we start, let's do a quick intro for audio listeners.
What's up, y'all? My name's Yuvi Grewal. I'm a actor, writer, creative person overall, and I like bodybuilding.
What's up, guys? It's Jazz, host of the Hot Chai Pod, a Bollywood film and gossip show on YouTube. Happy to be back.
Hi, everyone. I'm Chhaya. I'm also the writer, director, everything that we need to be in this town. And yeah, my film just released. I'm really excited and proud of it.
Yeah, Chai, welcome. Sitting in on the podcast.
Hey.
I like the red.
Yeah, dressed to kill.
Lady in red right over there.
You know, well, a little spice for us, a little masala.
She brought me a gift too, by the way. I didn't
It's
open
very
it.
desi. Like,
Really?
I feel like,
It's
yeah.
like a Ganesh
Bottle of
statue.
Black,
It is.
Black label?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's in a black bag. It's close
Okay.
enough. It's a black labeled
Oh,
bag.
it's alcohol?
I thought it was Johnny Walker. That's pretty like...
It's teetotaler
Should we
stuff.
open it on the podcast? See what
I
it is?
can't just bring it right now.
No, excited to have you. This has been a fun. I mean, we're in 2026. We were stacking episodes before, so that's why there are all these Christmas decorations. By the way, is it plant bothering you behind you?
It's, you know what? I've become a part of the plant.
You're not so formal here, by the way.
The podcast studio in India. Just,
I know that's what I'm saying. It's very brown. Like, it's just in my shoulder, but it's okay.
I want you to have a good
Like
time.
wrestling your head.
I know it's like tapping me down. It's like, you're doing great, sweetie.
There's
You're
a
doing
beggar
great.
behind the couch. No.
Yeah. Did you guys do anything fun for New Year's or any resolutions?
New Year's, dude, I kept it so chill. I literally sat at home on my couch and reflected.
You just
Okay.
sat alone and reflected?
Straight up alone.
Oh.
Yeah, fully clothed.
Oh, there's a detail.
It's a different kind of reflection.
What conclusions did you draw?
Dude, I just pulled up. I was like, what do I want to remove? What do I want to continue to do? What do I want to not do anymore? So that was it. I just like sifted through everything.
That's cool.
Yeah, I feel like that was like the energy of this year. Plus, it was pouring rain here for
True.
New Year's. Like, it was very uninspiring to like Uber in this. Like, I just went to a fancy dinner, but I did, I got my champagne in.
You did?
Where'd you eat?
Spades.
Yeah.
Saint and Second. It's cute. Yeah, it was fun.
We have a very like wholesome New Year's tradition in my family where everyone flies back to the East Coast and our doors open for whoever's in the community and everyone comes over and we all hold hands at midnight. We did none of that this year because I was freezing my eggs in Spain and celebrated in the Istanbul airport by coming off the tarmac and yelling Happy New Year, and they all stared at me, and then I was like, okay, good night. And that was New Year's this year. It was very
You just dropped a lot in there.
a lot
We
of
need to-
information in that sentence.
We need to extract the East Coast and the open home and the egg freezing in Spain.
Why
Yeah.
Spain?
Yeah.
It's 25K in LA, and like 20,000 range-ish here. And then in Spain, it's 2,500 euro just to do the whole thing. Yeah, and everything's great.
But then they're stored there.
Yeah, and you get a year of storage for free.
You get like a hot Spanish sperm donor.
You have an option to do that. That's what I was told. Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before you get into your egg freezing adventure, I do just want to intro you. So you're an actor here in LA and you do investigative journalism.
Yeah. I go undercover and I keep that. That was what I came out here to do. And then I found that our stories, there was a lot of times where I was like, how can we do our stories that are interesting and have a social justice lens? And that became how the stories that I write and tell and direct and do that. And so everything has that kind of thread of how can we make things better for other people? That's just part of the work I want to do.
Cool. And you did that in the East Coast and you came over here? You were
No, I
like,
was doing it here in LA. I was working at NBC and then I worked in London at
nice.
CBS. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And the investigative unit. And then India, I stayed in one of the cults there. And so it's like that kind of stuff. And then I came here and I write. So it's cool.
wow, that's great.
What cult?
OSHA was a cult in this that happened here. If you've seen Wild Wild Country, I wrote about that before that doc ever came out of of just, I mean, I wasn't here in the 70s, but a little bit after that. But But yeah, writing about staying there and surrendering your clothes and like having to wear their clothes and the Rolls Royces and what it's like as a desi there, because there's not many desis, funny enough. Yeah, it was wild. It's been
I
fun.
saw that Bikram yoga one. Wild.
Yeah.
I'm not
God,
surprised that was a cult. It is.
Why?
It felt like a cult going, I don't know. You know, like some yoga studios and like maybe shout out to Mayuri. Come on, explain it to us. But some there's like a weird like tribal mentality of like, oh, we're all one and whatever. And they can kind of like, you probably know obviously better, but like leverage spiritual language to like indoctrinate you and try to make you feel like you're like, you have a place to belong.
A lot of that. I mean, also like we had to take a public AIDS test, which they like some like an uncle drives up on a bicycle, puts on a doctor's coat, cuts your finger, and then tells you in 2 minutes whether you have AIDS or not. Right, exactly. That's why I was like,
Gives you
am I gonna get it right now? Because I was scared of like, you're cutting my finger, and like that was our test into whether we could go in or not.
So you were undercover in the cult.
Yeah.
Are you undercover here at the podcast?
I know. This is its own cult, actually.
Can't tell
I feel
you.
like you're here to investigate us.
I am going to raise
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Mine?
Yeah,
I'm
please.
fine, but it just looks
Tatum is just on
Does
it,
look a
by
little
the way.
creepy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Thank you.
I always felt like, no offense, Tatum, but like I felt like white people are easy to brainwash with Indian stuff. You can be like, hey,
I can see that.
we wear yoga beads and
100%.
join our cult and give us money.
All of Bikram's students were pretty much white, and they were like, "Well, this guy knows, so I guess I have to watch Bollywood movies till 4 a.m. and then like."
Hey, that's a cult I could get behind.
The
Yeah.
Bollywood movie.
Brainwash
cult,
them with Bollywood.
Yeah, he's like.
But isn't everything a cult to some extent? I mean, everything is.
True.
I can see that.
True. Everything is culty. I think it's funny about cults is that it could be based around the purest thing, some spiritual practice, and then somewhere down the line you just have to get naked with the guy who's
'Cause,
trying to
yeah,
do it. He's
power
like, just come
corrupts.
to my room and we can.
There's
Power
always,
Get
corrupts.
naked with the guy.
Yeah.
there's always leaders and there's always followers in any social dynamic.
But I
Even
feel
in a
like if
friend
I
group.
saw that now and be like, I'm gonna tase you. We should not do that. Like if someone tried that. It's like,
Haze or haze?
tase and
Oh.
haze. Tase first, then haze for sure.
Haze and haze. That's funny.
So what inspired the change from investigative journalism to I'm going to write and act my own stuff?
That was the dream, and I had my parents who were like, yes, but you're also not going to just do the acting thing. You can do the journalism thing. And I was like, okay, but I don't. That's not the soul burning fire. So how do I still continue this? And I was like, okay. So I got the degree, and the day I got the degree, I called my parents. I'm like, I got it. Now I'm doing this thing also that I love, and I'm not leaving LA until I do it. But then I didn't want to leave that part of helping people. So it's like, how do you incorporate both? And what does it look like in a place that the competition in this industry obviously is like, I feel like very individual, and I didn't want to do that. I was like, okay, so how do we marry the two? So the film that I just did is about bringing home someone to our families. It's a Marathi woman and a Nigerian man who's Black. And how do you bring them home to our parents and have the conversations? And I just got tired of us being the terrorists and the villains. Not all of us have, yes, there's racism everywhere, but not all of us have parents that are like, never. And we've never seen that. So I wanted to make something that kind of brings that conversation in, and there's a twist. So yeah, we deal with all the racism in this thing, but we also deal with the reality that not all of our families are monoliths. We don't look the same on television. All of us have a different experience. Even in this room, we don't have the same set of parents. I feel like that is
Ain't
something
that
we
the
never
truth?
see, right? None of us have it. Even children within generations, the eldest didn't have the same parents as the youngest, as the middle,
Exactly.
Yeah.
right?
Well, Jasmine will watch your movie and then tear it apart. So stay
Wait,
tuned.
what's it called?
Stay from that
It's
review.
called Kurta Pants because
Is it in English?
yeah,
Oh, it's an English movie.
our pants are one size fits all, but we aren't, and so
Yeah.
that's why.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah,
Kurta pants are crazy.
Kurta
That's probably like one of the
pants.
most crazy pants
Ever.
as far as how wide.
it's like bigger
Yeah,
than
my
our
friend
shoulders.
did not
like,
understand it. He was trying it on outfits for
pants.
Diwali, and he's like, I think I need a smaller size. I was like, no.
it's one size fits all, but
Just
we
pull
aren't.
the string.
It really is that string.
And you
dude?
pull it, and you're tying it in knots, and then you get stuck, and then you have that panic, and your mom has to come like help you undo the 20 knots you did. It's like it's a thing.
I don't like wearing Indian clothes in general. Do you guys like wearing saris and stuff?
I do like to wear a sari.
Yeah.
Why? I heard it's such a hassle to put it on.
It's a hassle. I don't know how to put it on. My mom has to do it for me, or someone
Yeah.
else like drape it. But it's like it's such a sensual garment, and
That's
like
true.
the work that goes into it. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's special to wear a sari.
There's something sexy about a woman's attire, Indian attire, because it's like, yeah, it's wrapped around you, or something like that, like get it over your foot. How do you even get a kurta over your foot?
Well, the kurta thing I think is different than the sari.
Yeah.
I like saris. I have them, and I'm making a point this year to wear a lot more because it's
You
like
should have worn a sari in the podcast.
I should have. I
We
thought
should
about
have
it.
worn saris today.
Yeah, we should
Starting something new 2026.
Next time.
I should have worn a sari like a trans Indian guy.
There's a lot,
You
and
should've.
that was accepted in India for
Yeah.
centuries, honestly.
Yeah.
It became westernized also with our tops. Like I didn't know that the British introduced it to
Yes.
to just make us have sari tops, but people just wore it, and it's like you can carry your baby and it carry food. Like it was a tool.
I love
This
saris.
is a tool.
It was a tool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those pajama bottoms are next level. Can't get it over my foot.
I like guys in a kurta. You know, there's
I do
something
too.
like
It is super attractive too when you can see like
Really?
muscles and shoulders, and then they look good because you're
black
like
kurta. I don't know if like an
Yeah.
Indian guy could look better than when he's wearing a black kurta. A
Yeah.
good-looking Indian guy.
Next podcast.
Not with that like Uncle Belly.
Not that one.
No.
Not that one.
But even then, it's
it's
cute.
slimming.
But it is cute. Yeah, it's cute when they try. You're like I don't know. It's cute. It is super attractive. I feel like when you're seeing
Really?
yeah, in a
I'm
film,
learning.
and you're like,
Tarun's like, we need to pause.
he's
and
like, we're
change.
gonna stop this right now.
I only have like set amount of Indian clothes.
Yeah.
That I just rotate for like weddings. I'm like, here we
Yeah.
go. I think I've worn the same thing for every wedding the past 10 years.
I'm an outfit repeater too. It's fine. Like I do it all the time.
For Indian clothes. Not for
Yeah.
like American clothes, I got so many stuff.
Yeah, but it's heavy. But they're works of art, right? Like each
Yeah.
with the beadwork,
Yeah,
the weight, the
exactly.
length. It's like it's art forms, and now it's actually in American culture too. If you see a crop top, that's just like our top, our Gagra tops. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the two-piece outfits
Yeah.
that they have at Nordstrom.
It's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
They're just selling it back to us, and we buy it.
Yuvi, what was the last wedding you went to?
Dude, the last wedding I went to,
Or like my wedding?
it was actually it was Richa's.
Oh, yeah.
Richa, well, now Murjani in 2019. And I haven't been since. I was supposed to go to my cousin's in India this past December, but that kind of fell through.
Did you dress up Indian?
To that, kind of. It was like, it was in Cancun.
With jeans and a kurta, so you mixed it?
I don't do that. I cannot do like the
Fusion?
half-ass, if that's even allowed. I have to go all out, or I had like the juttis on, I had everything.
Oh.
I can't just wear sandal. I can't do the sandal thing. I can't do the jeans with the kurta top. I go all in or all out. So it's either a suit or some kind of, it was like Cancun vibes. I had like a flower shirt tucked in, white pants. So I got to do it right or not do it half.
Well, maybe we'll do like an Indian dress up episode.
We should actually.
we
This started now. Next time we're gonna come fully prepared.
Yeah. Well, here's a question. The podcast already started, but here's a question you guys can
It did?
talk. Yeah, it
Oh,
did.
shit.
Yeah. It's that casual here. What part of your upbringing still has influence in your life?
All of it. Dude, I can't.
Are you
shake-
ready? Do you want to lie down on the couch?
Yeah. we should
know.
get up. We need to
For
get up
real.
right
You're
now. Let's
already
make
on it, so
space.
you
Here,
start.
here,
Tell
here.
us, Yuvi. You're the guest.
And we don't end your
Tell
nude
us.
pod?
My parents installed this "we do everything together" thing. So when I said the egg freezing thing, they came and they actually gave me my injections and mixed everything. We do really roll as a unit. And at times when you're a kid, you're like, maybe not come to the homecoming dance, but like, I really appreciate the pack that we have built in. My parents were open to coming to egg freezing and mixing and injecting me because like I'd pass out, for needles. So I think that's had influence in everything that I do. My parents play my parents in my film. My grandma's in my film. So it's we roll as like a unit everywhere, and I really appreciate it.
Wow, I'm jealous.
That support system, can't beat that.
It's the exact opposite of my life.
I'm
like a lone wolf.
It doesn't mean that things are perfect 24/7. It definitely, like, when you have a close family, you fight. Like, we're not perfect, but we also like love hard. Everybody rolls deep for one another. We're always at each other. You asked me earlier, weren't you with your brother at the Indian event, right?
The first thing I said.
We roll deep all the time, but I kind of love it.
Jasmine, you want to answer something?
Yeah.
My upbringing and what stuck with me. I mean, I liked what you said earlier about how like I don't know if this was on camera, but like the same parents who raise the oldest child are not the same parents who raise the youngest child, and I think that's like very evident in my family. My parents were like quite strict with my brother because he's 5 years older than me, and then they were still pretty strict with me, and then they started to relax with my sister, right? And like my brother and I were like, wow, she gets to do so many things, whatever. But anyways, that's a side note. I mean, I think having stability in the home, I like that's like a meta answer, and it's not so deep, but like socioeconomically, I think is paramount to where I've come today. I think it's an immense amount of privilege to have like two, come from like a loving home with two parents who love each other, and like I think that's a huge privilege, and not a lot of people have that. A lot of stability.
Wait. So wait, you said two things. So I heard trust fund kid and stability. That's all I heard.
I think there's emotional stability by, when, you're not coming from like a chaotic environment. Not to say anything's perfect, of course, when you're a close family, you do fight, of course.
Yep.
But like, my parents are not divorced, right? They stay together and they're happy together, which is crazy. And then they're like a team. They run businesses together. It's like, it's inspiring actually. And I don't know, that gives you like a jumping off point.
Yeah.
Financially and emotionally, right? To, I can do anything.
That's
Where you don't have a scarcity mindset and you have privileges afforded to you. I don't have to work my way through college. I don't have, right? Like I get to work in research labs and not get paid. I can pay for an internship, which is the most disgusting thing, but it happens in grad school, instead of having to actually work. I did work, obviously, second year of grad school. But I think just immense amount of privilege had a huge role in my success today. Yeah.
No, I can relate. I feel like I couldn't have never done all these internships for free in New York.
Exactly.
Without my parents' money. But like, they also think, my dad used to say this, he's like, well, if we didn't give you everything, you guys would have like become lawyers or something. Because we were just like spoiled. We're like, all right, I'm gonna be a comedian, like these random dumb jobs.
Well, mine was more conditional support. Yeah. If I was doing the work they wanted, then they'll support it.
Yeah.
So it's a double-edged sword too.
Sure.
Yeah.
But you, Yuvi?
That was actually, I was going to ask you, what gave you that perspective to understand your privilege? Because you have to kind of break that down, go, wow, I'm able to do this because of that, because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool.
How did I think about it?
Yeah, how did you kind of come to that?
Well, I'm a woman of the people. I'm just
What
kidding.
do you say?
Awareness.
I've traveled a lot, and I have friends from all walks of life. I worked at a methadone clinic after college, and I've always had jobs, right? And then you realize like, some people are like working super hard to pay off their student loans, and I'm working to go vacation in Ibiza. Like, you if you have any self-awareness and humility, I think you do realize. Like, and my dad came here and built himself up from $40, right? So they instill those values in us too, of like, check your privilege, and like, you guys are so lucky and you don't know how good you have it. So that's actually been very humbling.
Well, I think the difference is like, I know some people who are like trust fund kids, but they don't work. But I know some other people and they have money and they work their ass off. So
right.
I think the denominating factor is you work really hard, no matter what
Ambition,
it is.
I think. And like, everyone has a different personality. Like I crave ambition. So it's like, I could just keep coasting, but I always like want more and more and take the harder path. And but thank you for asking.
Yeah, for sure. 40 is not bad. It's better than 20. No, what have I brought from my upbringing? I've actually honestly tried to really let go of what I was brought up with, because none of it was really healthy or good. So I've kind of had to reconstruct my entire self. Because if I brought up who I was growing up, I would have been like a pile of ash, essentially,
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was nothing was really good. Like, oh wow, at that age I learned this. No, I've had to like read a bunch of self-help books, find mentors.
Unlearn.
That's the word. Yeah. Humble the poet wrote a book called Unlearn. And that's essentially what I've had to do. So I've tried not to bring anything from my upbringing other than my mom always was super loving, but I think a lot of her love came from fear. Like, if I don't show love and try to be a nice person, then people won't do stuff for me. So it was like fear. Everything was fear-based. So even good things, good actions, I think were from a place of fear and place of lack. It's like, do something nice for someone so they do something nice for you, as opposed to, no, be kind, be open-hearted, be generous, because you just should be generous, and you act from a place of empowerment the more generous you are, as opposed to being generous out of fear. So I think all the even good and the bad was all fear-based. So to shake all that. Obviously, my dad was away, so even though he thinks he had some influence, influence can't be made. Proximity is
So you're saying the good stuff don't do. Like, don't be generous. Be more hard-edged.
Be generous, be kind, be loving, but not from a place of fear.
Or insecurity.
And strings attached or
Right?
expectation. Yeah.
Because a lot of people out here in LA will
Yeah.
be like, "Oh, I loved your movie. I loved you in this," because they hope you say it back immediately. It's like, "Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, you're pretty too. Haha." You know, that kind of thing. So don't do things from that place. Do it because you go, "Yo, you look so hot right now. Take it, and
Yeah.
you don't have to tell me a damn
keep it
thing."
moving, yeah.
And keep it moving.
You don't need
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think a couple things you guys said stood out a lot of like our upbringing about our parents coming poor essentially to the country. That's one. The idea that I think all of us share this drive for ambition. And I think that's like an undercurrent characteristic of South Asians of like that it is in our mind to strive because we came from immigrant and almost scarcity mentality of moving here. If there's not enough for me. So, and that fear is something that I heard resonate throughout. And I think whether we see it or not, I do think you have to unlearn a lot of that for all of us. That's the good stuff we bring. And also I think most of my conversations revolve around self-help books because I think there comes a point in our time where we're like, what is our identity now that it's away from our parents and our family? And who do we want to be growing forward? Whether the family is just you, a partner or a kid or a dog, like who do you want to be and how do you want to leave the world and exit this earth? It's like, right? Like how do you want to do that? And
Wow,
do you,
so wise.
right. But do you mean what you say? Like to your point, I think it's fun to tell someone you look beautiful, guy, girl, whoever, and just keep it moving. Like it doesn't mean like your interest doesn't mean you want a compliment. If someone looks great, tell them.
I don't even give compliments anymore. I've read too much Redfield stuff. That's funny. What was I going to say?
Tarun, you look great, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But we
Now
said
we're
that about your
all
hair.
loading on him.
I know we all did.
So
We
we
did say
can
we're
get
like
a
your hair looks
compliment
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in India recently for New Year's and stuff. And I like India. I'm not trashing it. But I was thinking, man, if my dad hadn't moved to the US, I'd be seriously living in Bangalore right now. And my life would be totally different.
Bangalore is super happening.
Yeah.
You definitely sound different.
This is all put on. I've studied my accent coaching
Yeah, right?
intensely. No, but I was really appreciative of my father leaving India. And I was like, gave me a whole lifestyle where I could pursue like these crazy ambitions.
But you could have been a Bollywood actor.
Yeah.
That's so
And
hard.
then I'd be watching you for sure.
Do you guys think you could move to a different country and start a life like our parents did?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really? Move?
Like completely. Like do you think you could move to a different country like our parents did and start a whole life? Like they left their parents, their families, everything to come here and have their children knowing that your kid may not speak your language again or your culture is going to be evolved into the current one. Do you think you could move somewhere and do that?
You know, it's funny you say that because I never look at it as like some sacrificial thing, like, oh, my parents came here. Dude, my parents had a better upbringing than I did. You know? It makes no
That's a
sense.
perspective.
They came here to give me a better life. They made it worse, and then my dad moved back. So my dad still fantasizes about me moving back and like working with him.
To
like,
India?
I'm not doing, yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, I'm not.
Where in
I'm
India
not
is your dad?
farming in Punjab,
Okay.
and we farm.
Running like the farm estate. Like,
yeah, I'm like, "Dad, I'm not
that's
gonna
their
become a
fantasy.
farmer.
That's their dream.
Yeah.
100%. So
I could see you as a farmer.
yeah, right.
How much land are we talking? Maybe I'll go take him up on this
Yeah.
offer.
At one point, we had like 200 acres. Now it's shaved down.
Oh, I was kidding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You were
You know,
saying?
you're Indian, so these things, give you the lowdown.
It's an option. Yeah. Where would you go? You said you think where would you go?
I've been exploring it actually. Like, I have a lot of family and friends in Sydney, Australia. So
nice.
I've been like toying with that idea. And it's close to Fiji, and we spend a lot of time as a family in Fiji. But I've also been looking into getting my OCI and moving to Mumbai, actually.
Have you lived in Mumbai?
I lived in Mumbai for a few months for work, and
You could deal with it?
loved it.
Really?
Loved it.
Really?
I don't know. I just like
You feel like home and
felt like home. And I mean, it's so
Dirty.
there's such like posh. I mean, everywhere is dirty. New York City is dirty, right? Like, and I was living in New York at that time, so going to
said
Mumbai,
that.
like, it was like I was at these great restaurants
Yeah.
and shops and
South Mumbai looks like Santa Monica at some places. I was shocked. I was like, why does this look the same? Like if you're inside the place, I could not tell you where I was.
Or
It's
like-
crazy.
I mean,
I
it's
could.
it's so different than Delhi, like, and I like Delhi too, but it's different, for me, coming from these like urban LA, New York, like being in Mumbai, you can wear whatever, you can be out, like it just feels so like familiar.
I feel like Mumbai's like New York on cocaine.
And the food is so good.
Man, it's so intense. Like I was overwhelmed. Like we went at like 12 o'clock at night, and there was like rickshaws and people like 12
I
o'clock.
love
at
the
night.
rickshaws.
I was like, oh my god, this place ever stop?
It doesn't stop.
Rickshaws and Ubers are paired up, so you get like a rickshaw for like $2, and you can go the whole way for 2 rupees, and like it's crazy.
Yeah, I would
It was
commute to the
crazy.
office in a rickshaw.
Yeah.
No, I would commute back. I would take an Uber to the office, and then I would take a rickshaw back to my hotel, and they couldn't come into the hotel
Yeah,
where I was living.
I took a 40-minute Uber, 300 rupees.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like $7.
It's nothing. It's
like
crazy. The prices are amazing.
For us.
Yeah, for us.
And then I tipped him like 500 the first time. My uncle's like, "Why are you giving out 500 rupees? It's like $5, whatever it is."
Stimulate the economy.
I know, but I guess they don't tip. The tipping culture is not
No.
there. So
We tip. We're Americans. We should,
But dude, every rickshaw or taxi drive in India takes hours.
yeah,
You're like, oh yeah, it's like down the street. Oh, that's 2 hours.
exactly.
So the rates have to be adjusted.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. If you like this episode, please like and subscribe. It helps us so much. Thanks. I feel like you asked that question for a reason. Where do you want to move to?
Oh, I've been thinking about it too. I want to get my OCI card. And then actually, when I was in Spain, Portugal was one of the best places. I was really surprised at how welcoming
it's
everybody
great.
was. Like
Yeah.
it was just everybody's welcome. Please all come out. Please come everywhere. And it was never, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure every place is different when you live there. But I've thought about it a lot of like, 1, where we are as a country, 2, where we are as an industry, and also 3, where do I want to be with the rest of my life? I am not meant to be chained to a place. It's just not my personality. I like being free. I like if I can work here 6 months and then go live the rest of my life. I think life is when you're with your friends, having great food, enjoying, doing these side quests. Like to me, that's living. It's not your job. And I really do think in America we live to work, but I want to work to live. Like that's what I want to be doing with the rest of my
Well,
life.
you're making movies. I mean,
Yeah.
can you do it in Portugal? 'Cause
I think so. I mean, I made a documentary about my egg freezing while I was there. And I was
wow.
like, why don't we just do it? I have an iPhone. What am I waiting for? Whose permission?
prolific.
Like, I'm not waiting for anybody
That's
anymore.
impressive.
Chai's not waiting for anybody.
My mom is sad that I said that, but she can hear that. Sorry, that apply. I don't know. I think we have one life to live. Who are we waiting for?
Are you
Jess,
Gemini
you
or Sagittarius?
I'm Virgo, and it tracks.
I love a Virgo.
What is Virgo?
But that is unexpected because it does sound
Organized.
like a Sagittarius.
Right?
Maybe
Organized
you're like a
plan.
Sagittarius
Being free.
rising.
Maybe something. I mean, I just I like being even the trip. I like planning and organizing, and then I just I'll do it, and then if I say I'm gonna go do something, I do it.
Respect.
Okay, Jazz, what are you?
Oh, I'm a
Sign.
Cancer Sun, Libra Moon.
Why do you say it like that?
Because it's a very good chart.
Okay,
If you know, you know.
What about you? What are you?
I'm just a Leo. I don't know what moon I am.
Yeah,
Leo?
you're such a Leo. Every time I
Really?
think about Leos, I think about you.
What about you?
I'm a Libra.
Libra. Okay, so you're right after.
What is Libra? Like farming?
Libra is exactly heavy into soil.
Yeah.
And
Actually, it's heavy into air.
that's true. I am an air sign.
Yeah,
It's true.
that's
We're super indecisive. And as a kid, yeah, if you're like, hey, you want coffee? I'm like, I don't know. It'd be like every decision was forever.
Do you guys believe in that Indian astrology stuff?
Yeah.
My parents
Vedic
do.
astrology. Mm.
Yeah, I think it's
do?
actually pretty accurate to a lot of. It explains a lot. I was like, had this conversation, like, what is my sign? What is this? And then I was like, actually, maybe I was judgmental because we have our birth charts, right? Like, I don't know how it is, but minority people have your birth name as well, and there's like star signs, and they do everything based on that. And I find it to be more accurate the more I talk about it. But when I was a kid, I was like, yeah, I don't believe any of that stuff. And now I'm like, oh, okay, maybe it is more accurate than I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, I do believe. I mean, to an extent, of course, but I've had some weird predictions happen, like just from someone having my chart. I was like, oh, I have this lawsuit, I'm stressed. And then this astrologer, this like guru, he's like, this is gonna wrap in February. And that was like a year and like 4 months away. And I was like, February? It was so random. There's no trial, there's no nothing. And
I hate
then
that when they
everything
give
got
those
signed
dates.
in that February, and it was out of
crazy.
nowhere.
Became true?
It became super. Everything he has said ever since has come true. So now I listen to him. He's like, oh, do this. I'm like, okay, even though I don't really get it. Go, pour some milk on you in the shower. I'm like, all right. I take my half and
He
half.
says pour milk in you in the shower.
That's funny. That's like his
Yeah,
own
he's
little.
like, oh, like what's the
Buddhist
week?
stuff.
It's the start of a
You
cult.
need to start
It's the
like
start of a
bathing
cult.
with milk,
Yeah.
and I start like pouring my half and half from like my coffee. I'm like, all right, like we
He's
don't
like,
have milk in
put
the
some
home.
poor coffee mate on your body. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
Put a dirty chai on yourself.
Yeah.
you been?
Yeah. So I never used to, and then as you get older, I think you just start looking for answers. And you're like,
Yeah, brains are
Looking, what else?
This guy said I should, pour coffee. Oh yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Decaf,
And
yeah.
some of it does come true, man. Like
It does.
last year, some very specific things, and so specific where you go, this guy's onto something. He's like, he told me that I'd meet someone in April.
Ooh.
I did.
Oh, you met someone?
No, met someone who come into my life
Oh.
that just kind of opened things up or brought a new energy.
Cult leader.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. So now I'm,
It all comes
going
back to the
Bikram
cult.
yoga.
Mine told me I was getting married this August.
Oh, wow.
So I
Really?
need to start making the invites, and I'll just put
Yeah.
like a blank
Calling it in.
Wow.
place.
Yeah.
Wait.
We'll just write in the name
This
when
August?
we
Funny.
figure it out.
This August is super fast.
I don't think I actually believe this one. Maybe,
Maybe.
we'll have to, maybe he has like a different vision of like what a marriage is. Like maybe
You
I'm
have to
like,
believe it because you did you pour the milk. So
Yeah,
then now
and the
you have-
coffee and
Could
like.
you imagine? It's
Exactly.
already mid-January.
We should reconvene in
8
our
months.
saris. In our saris in August when this happens
Yeah.
for the wedding episode.
Yeah. No,
Just
you
like-
never know.
You
I'm
don't
leaving
know.
a blank line. Maybe it'll be a green card marriage.
Is marriage a goal? I know I've heard you say no at one point on
Are
the
you asking her?
podcast.
I can ask
Everybody,
her.
like, is that a goal? Like our lives? I feel like since we've talked about a lot of different things for us being here, is marriage the goal?
It's not a high priority for me, but if it happens, then I'll accept it. I just think it has to be someone really special because I like to be alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to think like, oh, I want to get married. Oh, I want to have kids. Now I'm like, I just want to meet someone that makes me want marriage or makes me want kids. I'm not going to force either.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, marriage? There's a prenup, I guess.
Yeah.
Of course.
Maybe.
Okay.
But it's got to be such a good sync for me to get married. And I just can't find that right synergy with people for some reason.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yet.
And
For
yes,
some
I'll ask my
reason, or-
guru about you.
and if you want it,
Yeah.
When I got to LA, Michael Jackson's astrologer was like referred me through somebody, Indian guy. He passed away. So I went to him twice, and I heard he was really good because my cousin went to him. But then he said something that was just so off. Like, so I just stopped believing. And then he said like 2022 was like gonna be the best year of my life. It was like the worst year of my life.
Maybe it
So-
was like a big, important period for growth. Best year
Yeah.
from that, like life changing.
There's no way that was a positive. What happened in 2022?
I understand,
Yeah.
but
But
we don't really know why
Yeah.
things are unfolding the way they are sometimes.
Yeah.
well, he died anyway, so I guess.
Bye.
Yeah.
He was on that propofol. That's what happened.
Are you trying to get married and you froze your eggs and all that? That's
just
pretty
wanted-
proactive.
I wanted the choice.
This is the place
Yeah.
to shout
Share
it out.
that
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have
journey
an
if
Indian-
you're comfortable.
No, I'm
Freeze my
fine.
sperm. Yeah.
I see. I mean, you have the. I just didn't. I wanted the choice. I feel like our culture. I asked that because it's funny. I feel like we get that question a lot, as even in our films, movies, depictions, life, aunties, parties, wherever. And I was like, you know what? I just want the choice to have a choice if I want to have a child. I don't want that imposed on me. I don't. I mean, I don't like that we have a biological clock. But we're also having kids later. We're delaying things. I feel like LA is almost a la la land and never land in terms of maturity, growth, marriage, kids. Like, I don't remember the last baby shower, if ever I've been to in LA.
Really?
Because, yeah, I haven't been to a baby shower and
Well,
like,
Jazz is
You
going
can
to
come
be
to
in
mine.
August,
You can
so
come- no, I'm just kidding.
right? You know, she's getting married in August, maybe after that. So it could be then.
Is it like maybe that's like a transplant thing? Because being born and raised here, I feel like a lot of my friends have very normal lives. We were just at a baby shower.
Yeah.
It's funny. Maybe I have not, even in back home in
you don't
Virginia,
know
though,
Yelda?
there's like 7 of us and none of us have gotten married and none of us have kids. And it's odd that a group of 7 Indian kids, for most groups, nobody's married, nobody's.
Virginia.
Yeah.
Too. That's
That's
crazy.
That's what I'm
That is
saying.
interesting.
So something's interesting. I froze my eggs to just have that choice of like, do I want a kid? It's my choice. And then I can have it on my own time when I'm ready to make the choice, not because I'm forced by anybody else to do that. So that's it. And marriage, again, like everybody said, it's got to be the right person. I'm not going to willingly sign up for a life like our parents and grandparents did. And sometimes a lot of them have happy marriages, great. But the ones who stayed together for the kids,
Do you think a lot of them
culture.
had happy marriages?
a lot meaning a decent more than we think because they don't talk about it. But I think you can see a lot of I ask people all the time, which is probably why they're uncomfortable. But I'm like,
They're
are
like,
you?
yeah, we're happy.
Yeah, I asked them like, are you?
I don't know about
So
that
auntie's going out and doing things and uncle's staying at home, but why is that? And then my parents told me, they were like, well, you don't know marriages. Maybe their version of happy is different. And I was like,
Their
Being
version.
apart. Yeah, being
I was
apart.
like, but
The
okay.
version of happy is being
Not spending
miserable.
time
Right.
together.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I think our grandparents, I truly believe a lot of our grandparents would be divorced if they had the option.
Oh, for sure.
I think
100%, yeah.
A huge number of them would not have married the person they married.
Nope.
I really believe it. And I think all of them need therapy, our parents included. I mean, I need therapy, right? Like all of us need
Yeah,
therapy.
right.
Wait, you said two
But
things.
don't.
You said most people are happy in their marriages. That's what you said.
I think a
and then
lot
you
of our
said-
parents are.
But then you said our grandparents would be divorced. So
Yes.
That's two different things.
I think our grandparents, because of the ages that they got married at
Yeah.
and like arranged, my parents,
Lack of choice.
right. My one set of grandparents had a love marriage, right? They chose one another. But even if you choose, love is not enough sometimes.
Love is not enough.
What do you
Right.
guys think? Do you guys think Indians are happy in marriages?
No.
I think the word happy, I would maybe say content. I don't
Yeah.
know that they would rather be alone
Yeah.
because people do become like codependent and stuff. But I happy, I don't know about most being happy. And that's not even Indians. That's anybody I know.
And he is married.
I was going
Good
to say that
point.
too. I don't think it's singularly Indians. I think across the board, marriage is hard,
It's work.
or it can
and-
be hard.
Yeah.
And you know, like you said, love is not enough, and so people get married in this like rush of love. But what is that really? It's like that's just like an emotional attachment.
And there's like
Yeah.
the passionate love, there's like the young love, there's the enduring love, right? The three that they say. Passion is like a little bit, right?
Triangulate theory of
Yes.
love.
See?
Love that.
You want
What?
you want this one. You want the
Psychology.
enduring
Sorry, I
love.
haven't
You want the
studied my
person who
triangular
is going to
love.
wipe your butt when you get sick in your like 70s or 80s. That person, I mean, not that they have to do it, but like you want that person to be willing to do that. You want this one. This one
It's
is
a
like your
duty
first love.
though, and,
Yeah.
and that's why I say some of our parents are content, right? Because there is that duty to like be together and stick it out, and sometimes being committed to the commitment is also
Yeah.
admirable.
Yuvi, what do you think?
Yeah, I think most marriages are on that verge of they're tolerable for like 99% of the time, and then people, if they could, are like, I just want to leave, but it's tolerable enough, so I'll stay. Yeah, because this guy's gonna wipe my butt, whatever it is. He'll make my coffee. I don't have to worry about
the
that.
money, the this.
Yeah, your money.
Tell you one thing, like marriage seems like a fantasy to me, but now when I meet people, I'm always thinking like, when I'm older, will they be driving me to my doctor's appointments?
Right.
Right.
Honestly, because I don't know if.
Will they make medical decisions for
Right.
me when my parents
Yeah,
are gone?
I think
Yeah.
that lust thing will go away though, inevitably.
Lust,
One would
maybe.
hope, yeah.
I mean, I've seen it with a couple couples where they're still so affectionate with each other. And I'm like, my friend's husband, her mom's husband, brings her like a rose every morning from the garden. And it's like these little things little acts of love. I think you say I love you to somebody in many ways without saying
Yeah,
it.
I'm
And
not
the
gonna
love,
bring you a rose to my garden.
right? I mean, who's going to do that nowadays? That would be nice. But like, you can say I love you. My mom brought fresh flowers for us when she was home. And I was like, thanks, Mom. Like, that's an I love you without saying the words. I think love and happiness is there. Sometimes our culture certainly doesn't say I love you enough. We don't
Yeah.
say I love you enough to
Yeah.
one another. I say it to everybody now.
Date a brown guy, you'll see that.
I say it all the
Yeah,
time.
that's true.
This girl asked me on a date, she goes, "What's your love language?" And I said, "Daddy issues and make me coffee in the morning." She got so pissed at me.
She got pissed.
Yeah.
I wonder why your date didn't go well.
She didn't just laugh at that's such a laughable.
I know,
thing.
right? You would think.
Wow.
You would think, yeah, for sure.
You would think, but
Well,
it's hard.
because no, if she has daddy issues, then you're like hitting a major insecurity of like, oh, this guy likes me because I'm damaged. And if she doesn't have daddy issues, then you're saying, well, you're not really my type.
Yeah. Well,
Also, when do we drop the guard with somebody we like and actually tell them the truth?
That's what he likes.
wait. You should be dropping the guard from minute one.
Yeah, but then if somebody,
Are you saying you
but-
fake dates?
No, I feel like when does people are never truly themselves on first 5 dates. I think they should be. I
First
think
5 dates.
You're
Yes.
a version of yourself.
right.
That's a very specific number.
I think it's 5 because the first one you're trying to be like, hey, what do you like? Oh, I drove so far. How was traffic? And you're like, great, let's get through that part. And then the second one, you're like, did I actually like them or did I like the idea of them? By the third one, you're like, I think I like the idea of them. 4 and 5, you're still like testing that, right? I feel like, and by 5, are you really, if you're going out with somebody about 5 times, have you given them enough chances to see do you like them or not?
Yeah, yeah.
And I think by then, have you dropped the guard? Like someone asked me a question, I'll tell you the truth. I don't have anything to hide from you, but I don't see that happening on many dates here.
yeah.
When was the first time you were truly honest with yourself without the joking, without the guard, with somebody who's like, this is raw me cracked open?
I think when I was in my 20s, I definitely didn't know. I was like, oh, you got to pretend. Now I try to be myself from the get-go. Like it or hate it, I always try to come across as myself. But even then, it's like maybe I'm putting on a character. I
Yeah,
don't know.
everybody is putting on a
Yeah.
version of themselves. It's not to say anyone's being dishonest. I mean, some people are being dishonest, but there's social norms you have to uphold. I mean, you're talking to a stranger,
Right.
right? Like you want
Yeah.
to put your best foot forward. It's first impressions, and like everything is so surface, and you
Yeah.
can just try to like see like what you could surmise from the surface level conversation you've had. Like you get tidbits of like,
Yeah.
oh, so work is really important to them or something, like you just try to glean something. And I think people don't let their full guard down till like 6 months.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my
I said
God.
5 days, and it's like it's a lot
Then you
longer.
are like, oh, I guess you are. This is how you are when you fight.
Yes. How do you fight? How do you love? How do you treat your parents? How do you treat the waiters? How do you like? There's so
Well,
many
yeah,
How are
categories.
you on a
that-
bad? How are you on a bad day because
that
you're
I
not seeing
understand.
people on
How
a
are
bad
you
day
when
for
you
a long time?
Right. How when you move, when you get like fired? How are you? Because
Yeah.
that's the real you.
I do feel though that some people like to play into kind of keeping up a guard for like kind of falsely keeping up a guard, even though they feel comfort. Like, no, I feel I need to just keep this guard up for an extended period of time. Like, dude, I don't have time. Like, I don't have 6 months to find out your favorite ice cream. Like, just let's go,
Yeah.
So, or favorite color. Let's not like Tarun.
Yeah.
You probably set a good environment for allowing someone to be comfortable enough to open up. And if you do create an environment like to have someone open up and they don't, and then you're doing that for 6 months, you're like, dude, I'm not even trying to make this really formal. I'm trying to make it very comfortable for you and me. So let's just, be open and free.
Yeah, I don't make any expectations anymore on women because my radar's so off. I just pick the wrong ones. But
Really?
but I do try to create a fun vibe. I'm always like, because I can get very like negative. I'm like, no, we're gonna have a fun time.
Yeah,
Like,
I do the same.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, whatever happens, this is going to be a good time.
we're gonna have like a fun vibe.
Yeah.
We're gonna enjoy it. And then if the plane crashes 3 days from now, so be it.
I think we talk past each other, men and women, right now. I think we're at a really interesting age where, like, era, I guess, where we're talking past one another. And that's why it's not working out for so many people because the evolution of what we would desire in the other person and in ourselves is no longer on the same page.
Shifting.
Right.
I think that's why it's not working. And also I've had enough, I feel like sentiment is there in terms of I want to work on the things that I desire in my life because I don't know about you, but compromise is such a big thing when you're like, I have this one life to live and I have all of my unfulfilled dreams or desires or goals that I really want to nourish within myself. And if I'm going to let someone, people say disrupting your peace, but I think it's more like if you're going to have somebody in that space to enhance it, it's an enhancement. We do this together. So we both rise together. But I feel like most people are not even at that stage to have that conversation. So we talk past one another of like, maybe you want this thing, I want that thing. And then you find out 6 months, 2 weeks, a day later, you're like, actually, we don't want anything of the same. And that's okay. We're just not on the same page anymore.
Somebody told me, it's a great quote. He said, when you get in a relationship, marriage especially, it's like building a deck with somebody. It's not really, oh, we're going to go make out. It's more like you're doing this thing together, like this work thing, and you're working, you're complimenting each other through life.
Project.
My deck's in shambles right now. But maybe one day.
Solo decks, that's fine right now. It's okay.
Yeah.
Rolodex.
Yeah.
Exactly.
See, we're spinning this into something great. It's fine. It's all good.
So you want to get married, I'm assuming.
I thought I did, but I don't think that that's something anymore that I'm like, it's not, marriage and kids are not my top priority. I don't need to marry someone to be happy.
Which is okay.
And I'm
Yeah.
happy now. And if it happens, great. If there's a partner, awesome. But is that the thing on my checklist? No.
Yeah, I don't believe in balance at all. I mean, I've said this before.
I don't either.
So you got to
Balance
choose.
in terms of what?
Well, do you want to be a family guy or do you want to have a career?
Oh, you can do both.
Yeah.
Can you?
100%.
I
Jeff
think you
Bezos
can.
had a family.
I think
100% you can do
you won't be
both.
Bill
good.
Gates
You'll
had
be
a
better at
family.
one than the other. for
This
sure.
is the example of like us having different things.
Warren
So
Buffett's married.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, let me talk specifically just for
the
sure.
Ambanis have a family.
Who?
The
Ambanis? Come on, dude.
Hello, but there's a family, right? Like you can still have a family and be married, especially as a man.
Yeah.
It's actually harder for women.
It's a lot harder for us.
No,
lot.
well, I'm not saying the women, but I think for guys in showbiz, all my friends who are
in showbiz specifically, I could see the challenges there, but
Yeah.
you can still.
I'm just talking for
so many
showbiz.
actors are married.
Yeah, I mean,
Tom
doctors.
Hanks.
Like my friends are on the road all the time, and I hear from them. They're like, it's so hard to keep this marriage together.
Maybe sometimes it fills some people's cup to have that emotionally, like that like I said, that support.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see. I have no idea, but I'm like,
Could
You
you
will
do
in
it?
August.
though.
You will in August. You'll have exactly that idea in August.
yeah, drain my cup, and you'll see my podcast go offline.
Maybe
Sorry, don't
before,
worry,
maybe
teacups.
before.
Say Shah Rukh Khan was like 30 years old. Could you date him? He's doing all these movies. Like he-
Could I date Shah Rukh Khan?
Yeah, I mean, let's ask harder questions.
Considering my options here.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he's
Okay.
fine. Say some B-level movie star who's like
B-level.
who's on a set every other week.
Okay.
Would you
there's
date
a-
an actor in general? Would you date someone in the industry? That's the question. Would you date
yeah,
a
'cause I'm
fellow
shallow.
performer? You would?
I could. I don't know if I like absolutely would, but I could.
Would I have kids with him? That's another question.
with an actor?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It really depends on the person. I am pretty big on stability.
Yeah.
And I also, this might come across outdated or the wrong way, but I do think because I'm such a strong personality and, so like, I'm not in that industry. I mean, I'm not in showbiz and I'm in tech and I'm like extremely ambitious, right? And I think if anyone I was with was like floundering with their career, doesn't matter industry, it's going to be a problem for us long term.
It's hard, right?
Yeah, because it kind of
yeah.
the balance isn't there, like the yin and the yang.
It's a great unifying way to end this podcast.
Good episode.
Chhaya, where can we find you on social media?
At Chhaya Nene, it's CHH. I say the double H, so my parents added it for emphasis. CHHAYANENE at Chhaya Nene on Instagram. You can find me, and I'm pretty much, just Google. I'm
What's your
there.
movie called again?
Kurta Pants.
Court
Great.
the pants.
Yes.
Check out
Nice.
Kurt the Pants, everybody.
Thank you. This was fun, you guys.
Yeah. You guys can find me at Hot Chai Pod on Instagram, TikTok, and mostly YouTube.
And I'm at Instagram at UV Grewal and at UV Trains for my personal training.
Thanks for coming by, sitting in with us. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Tarun.
Yeah, and thanks, you guys,
Thanks for
Thank
having
you
us.
for
New year.
welcome back. New year.
episode.
And thank you guys for tuning in. Please follow me at Tarun Shetty. Follow us at the Convo Sutra. Please forward this episode to a friend. Tell your family, your married, your husband and wife about our podcast.
If they're filling your cup.
Forward it to an enemy.
Yeah.
Forward it to all your enemies.
Hate watch it.
Hate
if
watch
you're
it,
going to be
yeah.
a hater, it's fine.
I hate
watch
watch
it.
them.
Yeah, join us on
Love it.
Patreon, and we will see you guys next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.